I want to do a little follow-up video, and I want to show some control at the door. I was going to show you a couple of things, or a few things today, anyway. Because she's getting ready to leave us. Her time with us is almost up. I know. That's a girl. So her little jumping has gotten better. That's my girl. Let's come back out here so everybody can see her. Good girl. So we're going to miss her, but it's time for her to go. She needs to get reoriented to her real home with her real folks. I did a little walk through with her dad earlier, and she did well in her old neighborhood. So anyway, we got a neighbor who has graciously agreed to knock on the door and be the victim. But I just wanted to show you some okay. Alright. So Sarah's trying too. Hey. I think he's talked his daughter into. And I wanted to show you the crating. Her crate training, she's really good with her crate now. They were having a little trouble getting her to go in the crate. And now her crate is her home away from home. She loves to go in there and just leave the door open, which is part of the process I use with crating. I leave the door open. It is not a place that I forbid them to go. Only when I'm ready to put them to bed or I'm leaving the house. I like to leave it a place that they can go voluntarily, willingly, on their own time, and just chill out. And that is what she's now doing. So that's what we want. We're gonna stop for just a second and wait for Matt to get his daughter, who I think he's talked into coming over and helping out. Sam won't come, but I think Sarah is. So anyway, we'll be right back.
We're rolling.
We are?
Yeah. Because I hear them coming.
Huh? Okay. They are! Alright, I think we're getting ready to have a knock on the door. And she doesn't even see him. Hey. Aiken. Yeah, just come back. So we're bringing her back. Hey, sit. Hey, hey. Hey. Yeah, come on in, man. So we can keep backing her up. Come on. We can back her up. Now she's going around to the side. She thinks she is. Hey. And you don't have to interact with her. This is another thing. You're doing great, Sarah. Thanks. I mean, this is another thing that a lot of people don't understand. You don't have to interact with them at all. Just they're sniffing you and kind of getting your vibe, your energy. It's just that's enough. But you got to slow down that forward momentum when they're worked up like that, or otherwise you're going to have aggression issues. So, and that's okay. She does that. And now what I'm going to do is give her steak pieces. You want to give her a steak piece, Sarah?
No.
Okay. Matt, will you be brave enough to give her a steak piece?
Sure. So for steak pieces, I'll stop growling at the neighbors.
Good girl. Here we go. There's another one. So you see how she's moving towards him on her own. I'm not having a prompt. Good girl. Down. Do it. Do it. Shh. Hey. There you go. Down. That's my girl. Good girl. You sure you don't want to give her a steak piece?
I don't know if she's just gentle. She's nice.
Yeah, she is. There you go. Good deal. Nice job. That's it, really, and that's just classical conditioning. Is strangers, people she doesn't know, coming into the house means she gets good stuff. So she just start, reconditioning the brain to think of people entering the house in a different way. Easy stuff. So that's one of the things I wanted to show. And I'll discuss some other stuff. But thank y'all.
All right. You're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Shh. That's it. I'll pick it up with the crating.
Alrighty.
Thank you.
Wee.
All right.
Thanks, man.
Hey, that's our first feature.
Don't get artsy on me, Steven. Just. Hey, folks, we're back. And look, my clothes have changed, and even my hairstyle's different now. Just like that. That's because it's another day. When we last left you, I had my good buddy and neighbor Matt and his adorable daughter Sarah come over and help us show you some Aiken behavior at the door. Remember Aiken?
Hey,
Aiken. There you go. There's Aiken. There's my girl. Let's bring her over here so you can see her a little better. Yeah, good girl. I'm leaving everybody out, really. I'm leaving all the other dogs out. Boris and Keiko, if you can see them huddled over there in the dark. Stop. Precious and Dula and Aiken. Their new buddy Aiken. And Aiken, I love this little focused behavior she has now. This is her last day with us, and I'm kind of sad, but she needs to go back to her home so she can start getting reacquainted with her family and generalizing the behaviors that we've been working on here with them. And it is a process. That's one of the things with board and train is that you can't just dump the dog off after it's spent 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks with you, the trainer, and then expect the results to be carbon copied once you drop them off at the owners. That's one of the problems I have with board and train. But what I have been working on and ingraining in Aiken is her is basic obedience commands and name response. Sometimes and focus, downstay. But really, if you want to have, if you believe in the difference between dog obedience and dog psychology, as some trainers might call it, I've been implementing a little bit of both, and a lot of body language. So one of the things I want to show you now is her little crate behavior. I'm going to show you some body language along with how you can get different results from different wants, different cues or commands you're having with your dog. So we're going to start off in here, and then we're going to move into the office where Aiken's crate is. So you can see Aiken. Good girl. So we can bring her in here. As you notice. So I'm going to block the other dogs off now because I want them. They're not going to help. So our good old trusty baby gates. There we go. So this is where Aiken's crate is. And so as you notice, she's already gone in there. This is what she does. She gets up under my desk. I have the doors open. I'm not boxing her in. I was before. Her little crate's over here in the corner. I want to move her food dish out of the way. Aiken, crate up. Aiken. Aiken, crate up. Good girl. I'm not going to do a lot of interaction with her while I'm doing this. I'm not even going to lock the door. But you see, it was just, I wasn't chasing her around the room. of confrontational body language, just on the flow, inviting her into her crate. Good girl. So the other thing that, hey, yeah, good girl. So, and this is where I feed her also. I had a little bowl in there that I've been feeding her out of, and if you noticed when I opened the crate up, her bowl was in the back of the crate, and that's where I've been feeding her, in the crate. So it's just a basic association with something positive. She's getting food, and when I'm feeding her, I don't shut the door, so she can stand there and eat. Back out if she wants to, look around, make sure nobody's coming up from behind her to slam the door shut on her. So it's just positive association. And I'm a big believer in leaving the crate door open all during the day. My dogs, she's a little frustrated because she doesn't understand what I'm doing. Allowing my dogs in and out of the crates anytime they want to. So it isn't just this special place they go when I'm getting ready to leave the house, when I'm picking up my keys and they know that I'm getting ready to leave. And everybody has to go to the crate. It's something that I allow them to do on their own whenever they'd like to. At night it's a different story where I have everybody kind of in their own little Betty body, and they kind of select it on their own anyway. But once they're in their spots, then the doors get shut for the most part, because I don't want dogs roaming around at night and bumping into each other in the dark and possible scraps starting. So, but make it a place that's not punitive, but somewhere that's free for them to go in and out of basically during the day. So it's not a big deal when you do need to crate them when you're leaving the house. Aiken, come. Aiken, come. Wanna come from home? That's a girl, come. Aiken, come. That's a girl. She thinks you're not going back in. Those are hard. She would go anyway, but she thinks I'm getting ready to take off again. But that's it. So, yeah, I know. We're gonna miss her, but time for you to go back home. Oh, tell everybody bye. That's it. And we'll see you on our next little video clip. See ya.